Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Rock Sound. We are backstage at Download Festival 2022. Rise Against just absolutely tore up the main stage, and Tim joins me now. How are you, man?
Hey, so far so good. That was fun.
Yeah. It looked fun, man. Got to nip out very, very briefly, but it looked really, really great. And obviously, you know, this festival, a lot of memories for you as well. It's got to be really, really nice to be able to actually come back and play Download again.
Yeah, when I think about playing that stage, I think about, I don't remember what year it was, but it was the year Sabbath headline.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And then Soundgarden also played.
Oh, yeah, we're going back a few years there. Yeah.
That one always sticks out in my mind because I watched all of Soundgarden's set that day.
Yeah.
And we also got to watch Sabbath that day too. And so whenever I think of playing in Donington at Download, I think of that show and being on that stage. So lots of good memories here. It was great to be back.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And nice to be able to actually get out there back in the UK in general, I suppose. Obviously, funnily enough, for reasons that we all are aware of over the last couple of years, been a bit difficult with that whole travel thing. But now finally actually be able to... I'm incredibly biased, but I've been saying it all weekend. The UK fans go hard and are probably the best in the world. It's very, very nice to see.
It's fun to be here finally. Like, we put a record out a year ago now. Yeah. And so this has been the longest time between an album coming out and then finally getting to play some of these songs. We came here last fall for some acoustic shows, which was fun. But it was great to bring the full band and the full thing to do this show. And this is our only UK appearance all summer. We go right back to continental Europe and just play the rest of it. So this was great. It was great to get in touch with our fans after this extended absence.
Yeah. And finally getting to play, like you say, some Nowhere Generation stuff actually out on there on the stage. You know, that's something I've been asking so many bands this weekend because, you know, you're far from alone in that fact of putting a record out and waiting a minute before actually playing it live. It's got to always be really nice to see which of those songs are really making the people move from the album, right?
Yeah, to me, the song isn't done until you get to play it in front of as many people as possible. So it's like this, there's this tension that exists, and it has existed since the day we released this record to have not been here to the UK to play it. And so I feel like it's a weight off my shoulders. Finally, all right, we played Nowhere Generation here in the UK. You know, that's when you write a song, this is your intended result, is to play it in front of people, you know, and so you want to get to every country and do that.
Absolutely, man. And you're not slowing down as well. Of course, Last Man Standing, kind of very, very recent drop there. Tell me a little bit about that one in particular and when that kind of came together.
So, same time, I'll let you know a little secret. Nowhere Generation, the album, was 16 songs.
Right.
And then when lockdown, COVID, pandemic happened, we said, this is a lot of songs. Let's hold 5 back.
Okay.
And we'll hold them like aces up our sleeve, you know what I mean? And drop them when the world starts to return to a little bit more normal, you know? And that was now. So we had Nowhere Generation, 11 songs. We let those breathe for the last 12 months. And then we finally were coming back here. We made plans to have these next 5 songs out. So they were all recorded in the same sessions.
Great.
They aren't B-sides. They're just more of the record.
Right, sure.
So it's Nowhere Generation 1, Nowhere Generation 2. You can think of it like Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. This is just more of the record that you're getting to hear. And I think some real killer songs in there too. So I think that people will enjoy them. And we played it Last Man Standing on stage tonight for the first time here in the UK.
Nice. How'd that go down?
It was good. It's feeling very. That's only the second time we've ever played it live.
Wow.
First time being 3 nights ago.
Right, sure.
And so it's feeling more natural. I think I was talking to Joe, and before when you first play a new song, you spend a lot of time thinking about the technical aspects of it. And then when you can sink into it, you can just have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And tonight was just a good time playing it.
That's really, really nice to hear. And obviously, you've kind of been playing around in this era a little bit, obviously doing what we can when, you know, the shows weren't around and everything, but the Nowhere Sessions and stuff is really kind of an interesting little concept. I like that. Tell me a little bit about that, and I guess decision to kind of play around those and throw covers in there and stuff. It's just a nice thing to do sometimes.
So that was also a pandemic-inspired event. There was in the middle of the lockdown, things had sort of opened up, and numbers were down, and we saw a window of time that we could get together that would be on the safer side. So we spent 1 week in LA, and in that 1 week in LA together, which was the first time we'd seen each other since the albums, this lockdown, we crammed in as much as we could. We filmed a video, we did a video shoot, and then we just recorded everything we did in that room. So we filmed the video in that room, we recorded it, we played some songs, we recorded it, and then shit just locked down again.
Yeah.
And so what we did is we took everything we did in that room for 7 days, and we just tried to tease it out to get it to people. And the Nowhere Sessions were a bunch of the songs that we had just played in that room. The CCR cover was honestly it was a last minute kind of throwaway. It was the end of our 7 days. We'd already ticked a lot of boxes and got through the checklist. And then somebody was like, well, we got everything. is there anything you guys want to do?
Sure.
You know, we're like, well, we kind of know this one.
Yeah, let's have some fun.
And so we had some fun, and that became one of the more focal points of the Nowhere sessions.
Man, really excited. Just nice to be able to try different things, particularly at a difficult time like that, and kind of mix it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Obviously, so these songs that are new to us are coming,
Yeah.
but in terms of new songs, have you already started thinking beyond where we are?
Yeah,
now?
we're always writing. You can't help but always look to the future.
Yeah.
It's been weird to have like this like stunted growth of
Yeah,
like
of
this
course.
album and trying to get it out. So we're still focused on it. We still have a lot more touring. We're gonna finish this European festival run. We're gonna take the Used out in North America. at the
That's
end
an
of summer.
exciting lineup, by the way. That's
Yeah,
very cool
it'll be
looking.
fun. And we're coming back to the
Yeah,
UK
you
in
are.
November. Birmingham, Manchester, London, at least. We're bringing the Story So Far with us, and so that's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're still focused on the album, but I will say we're always writing.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So there's always songs that are percolating, and it's been a long time since we wrote this record, so there are a lot of ideas like kind of floating around.
Man, very, very excited to hear. I'm going to let you go and relax and enjoy the rest of your weekend now, man. But it's just so nice to have you guys back in the UK. Looking forward to seeing you again for those headliners later in the year. And we'll just catch up with you soon, man. All right, good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, Tim.